Hey, Ben.
Yeah,
This is What a Horrible Night for a Podcast. I am Connor.
I'm Ben.
And this is part 2 of Unpopular Opinions. So in our last episode, part 1, we went on Reddit, we found some unpopular opinions, and then we talked about them. And then this is going to be a continuation of the last one since we had so many.
And we like to chat.
And we like to chat. And we hope that you like hanging out with us.
I like hanging out with us.
Yeah, so,
It's okay if you guys don't want to. I understand. It's fine.
You're so passive, Ben. All right.
So I'm starting? Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
And we'll switch off. And
Yeah. So we both have a few more unpopular opinions that we're going to talk about. Give our 2 cents on it, and we'll probably spin off into wild tangents, and then we'll forget what we were talking about in the first place.
Yeah, we got some little quick side stories, some other little comments.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Right.
All right, which one do I want to start off? I'll start with this one. This one's not really like funny, but it's not like serious either. So because I feel like this fully applies to me. So
Okay.
Unpopular opinion: just because someone doesn't post their child or significant other on social media doesn't mean they don't love them. So I am somebody who doesn't. I literally don't post anything on social media.
Right. Yeah.
At all. I have Facebook for like business reasons, and then that's it. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat.
Yeah.
So naturally, I don't post anything on my Facebook either. I have it
Right.
just to basically communicate with people that I need to, and that's
I have I'm kind of in the same boat, but I do post, but I use my social media for the most part as like a portfolio.
which is completely reasonable. I'm
Right.
not saying that it's
So,
not, but
Like, so all the things that I post are usually just trying to have like a public portfolio just to like show off the things that I want to show off.
Yeah.
Music, skateboarding, whatnot.
and I think that's perfectly reasonable.
I have Snapchat, but I rarely use it. And like I don't like post my story or anything. It's usually just like if I have like a quick picture that I want to send to someone, and then I'll send it.
Yeah.
But like, all right. So getting like back on the topic of
Yeah.
doesn't mean that they don't love them.
It's I guess for me it's a matter of not even so much specifically that question.
Yeah.
But I always feel whether people do this or not, I don't care. It's not going to change my opinion. But because I don't do social media really at all, I low key feel like people kind of get judgy. But do I care? No.
No.
It doesn't mean I'm going to make a Snapchat. I've been judged since I was like 13 for not having a Snapchat. I'm 21. It's 8 years later. I still don't have a Snapchat. So I'm not giving in to you people. But
to be fair, you had a Snapchat, but you did not
but
keep
it's like,
it.
It's
did not keep it. I wouldn't count
so
it.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's like it just fucking text somebody in like any capacity. Like I could see like with a portfolio that makes perfect sense to me. Like
but
that's
you can't
completely
really do that
reasonable.
with Snapchat.
No, I mean, I'm saying in general, not even
Yeah,
specifically through Snapchat,
Right.
but like for just like, I hate to sound like this, but like for people who are just like basic white chicks,
Yeah.
who just need an excuse to post pictures of them on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Yeah, I totally understand where
I
you're
don't
coming
care.
from. Yeah.
I know other people don't care, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm like begging. No, I just don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's never bothered me, so I just never did it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if someone like doesn't post their kid like on the internet, like, I've never thought about that if they don't
Nor
love
have
their
I.
kid. I mean, that just like
Yeah.
does not make sense to me.
Yeah, and it's
I
the
mean,
same.
Why would that mean that they don't love their kid?
I don't know. Some people are fucking pathetic.
Yeah,
but
I realize. I know what they're saying, but it's just like that makes no goddamn sense.
No,
whatsoever.
I know, but like there are times where people who post like, oh, happy birthday, babe, happy Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
or like happy Mother's Day to the best mom ever. Like I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm in a happy relationship and everything, and it says that I'm in a relationship with
Yeah.
my girlfriend on Facebook, but like I I didn't post anything on Facebook because I don't think it's I don't think it's necessary.
I've been asked to like post stuff like that, and I've just like simply declined, like
no.
respectfully. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's stupid.
Not for me. Yeah. It just makes absolutely no goddamn sense to me whatsoever.
I haven't been asked personally, but
you're knowing who you're in a relationship with. That makes total sense. You gotta look at it from my perspective.
Yeah. She wouldn't ask me to do something like that, which is awesome. But,
right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, good on her, but
yes, exactly. Yeah. You know, but because dude, I don't even know if I want to say it, but like I hate looking at people. It's like, oh, this is my girlfriend's the best babe ever. Love you.
Yeah.
Like,
just do not care.
Those are the posts when I'm flipping through Facebook for 3 minutes and make me go like,
why am I here?
Why am I looking at this?
Yeah.
Like, why am I spending my free time looking at this?
Usually, like I'll be on Facebook and then I'll see something, like I'll be scrolling for like 2 seconds, like mindlessly, like I don't even like realize like how I got into Facebook, and then I'll see like something like political that I just like don't want to like
exactly
hear about, like
I
I just do not care, and I'm like, wait,
I don't care.
Wait, why did I click on this? Wait, I'm on Facebook right now? Holy crap.
That's what I do.
Get me off.
When I'm bored, like when I go to dude, I'm so fucking pathetic, but I know I'm not the only person that does this, but like I'll go to the bathroom to take a dump and I'll sit down and be like, all right, I'm going to open my phone, and where does my thumb automatically go? It goes right to the blue button with a white F on it.
But I don't even realize that I do it. Like,
no, I don't either. Yeah, it's just it's
like,
default.
I don't even realize
which is the goal of Facebook. I know what you're doing, and I fucking hate you, but I'm succumbing to it.
But it's like I don't like it. I don't like Facebook at all.
Nor do I.
But then there I am. I'm on it.
Because I'll open it again. I'll open it, look through it for 10 seconds. The only group I'm in that I enjoy is that picture, that group that's just a bunch of awful pictures of Glenn Danzig. I think is absolutely hilarious.
Like,
but other than that,
10 o'clock one night.
It's stupid.
10 o'clock one night, Ben just texts me like out of the blue. Or no, I got an invite on Facebook to become a member of Awful Pictures of Glenn Danzig on Facebook. And as the title suggests, it's just all awful pictures of Glenn Danzig.
Like, that's funny to me.
The thing is like I didn't even like realize that like that was a thing.
Nor did I. I don't even remember how I found that.
Glenn Danzig. Like I've seen awful pictures of Glenn Danzig before,
yeah.
but I didn't realize like how much of like how many there were. There's like an endless supply. Like
yeah, I know.
It's not just like a few bad pictures. Like there's a lot of bad pictures of Glenn Danzig.
There are.
If you're on Facebook, find this. Find awful pictures of Glenn Danzig. Anyway,
in conclusion,
yeah,
I love my girlfriend. I love all of the people in my life. I don't need to post it on Facebook to prove that that love is there. So if you think that, fuck off. Yeah. Leave me alone.
Love should not have to be validated on social media.
No.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
it shouldn't.
Speaking of relationships,
we're already 8 fucking minutes into this. We might have to do part 3. Not today.
nah. We'll be good. All right, so this is kind of a weird one.
Okay.
The kiss cam at sporting events is creepy.
I wholeheartedly agree. That is what a way to make somebody uncomfortable real fucking fast.
Right. I've been on like I've been on the Jumbotron before.
I think I have. Yeah.
I've been on it.
Like in passing.
No, like I've been.
I've had that, but not like officially like on the Jumbotron.
At Fenway, you know how they do like Sweet Caroline at Fenway.
That's everybody knows that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so yeah, but then like during that, like then they have like the camera on different people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like they put it on me before.
Oh, so were you
my
like
mom
8,
and I
like? Bop, bop, bop. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
And then it was just like my mom and I were like, whoa, yeah. That was the biggest version of Connor I've ever seen in my entire life. Like 80-foot tall Connor. It was huge.
That's
yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. But that's creepy.
People should sign up to be on the Jumbotron, like give their seat number or something and be like, "Oh, I want to be on the Jumbotron." Because you see all those videos of people like, oh, she's my sister. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking kiss my sister in front of a crowd of thousands of people.
I was gonna mention that if you haven't seen it, there's a video of a guy who like brought his sister like to a hockey game, and he knew, like somehow guessed it that they were gonna like put the kiss cam on them, and he put out a sign. This is my sister, and it had an arrow pointing towards his sister.
That's
Fantastic.
Funny. That's funny.
That is
good on him.
Yeah.
It is creepy. They shouldn't. Not even in a like I'm trying to sound like progressive or something, like, no, you don't want to, like, yes, that, but no, it's just in pretty much every way. I think it's creepy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's just weird.
Forcing two people, regardless of their relation to each other, to just make out in front of thousands of people makes me incredibly uncomfortable.
While you watch it,
I watch
on like
makes me incredibly uncomfortable.
On like a 4-yard wide like screen.
Yeah.
Like, while you watch it, like
yeah. Regardless of who the person is, like people like kissing in public in front of like just always kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, they mentioned that in this post too about just like public affection and stuff like that.
In any capacity makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it's not even like if it's on a giant hundreds of giant ass TV.
At the end of the day, like I don't really care that much, but like when I like thought about it a little bit more, I was just like, yeah, it's kind of weird. But do I really care? Am I gonna go out of my way to abolish it? No,
I'm not gonna go protest outside Fenway Park. Like get rid of them. Like, it's just I think it's stupid, but I'm not like passionate about my hate towards it.
Yeah. All right. What's your next one, Ben?
My next one is, drum roll please while I unlock my phone. And I gotta pull back up Reddit. Which one do I want to talk about? I don't have this ready. All right, here's probably a quick one. So I agree with this. I don't know how much you'll be able to relate to this, but it's totally okay to play video games on the easiest setting to enjoy the storyline. I fully agree. I just like killing shit. Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to challenge. Okay. I just want to blow shit up.
Yeah, I've thought about this. Yeah, I agree. Cause all right, so here's the thing too. Is all right, if you can like get past in your mind that it's on the easiest setting, then like cause it's really fun. But then like, if everything's easy all the time in the video game, then it's not really fun. Like if you're guaranteed just to win all the time, then it's not that great. But even still, it's great for a while. You know, like
Usually I do normal. Is like a little bit, but like on the if I die on normal, it's going to easy, so I can get past it and go right back to normal. You know what I mean? Like I don't want any sort of like actual challenge. Like it could be a little bit hard. I'm not like
But I've definitely gone on to like Call of Duty and like gone on to I forget what it's called. It's been so long since I've played, but just like just playing against bots.
Oh yeah,
and
I
then
do that all the time.
Yeah, but then
like,
turn it, but just like put the bots on recruit and just like have like 14 like to 1.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
and then just like absolutely like just destroying them and calling in nukes on them like every 5 minutes. It's fantastic.
Because then the score ends up being like 150-9. It's awesome because you can just mow people down.
Totally unrelated. But I saw this video of like this girls basketball team, high school girls basketball team. And the coach got fired. So basketball game, and the winning team's coach got suspended for 2 games because the team that won. It was like 170-2.
How? Holy shit! How do you not make it to like 32 and be like, all right,
talk about putting the bots on recruit.
You might as well just give up.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
So they suspended the coach for that. But anyway, but that just kind of like reminds me of that.
That's fucking funny.
Putting the bots on recruit.
170-2. How do you let it go that bad?
Yeah.
How do you let that go for that long?
I don't know.
That's funny. All right, that's all you, dude. That's pretty much it.
All right,
that was a quick one.
I think I've talked about this too with you, but rain is one of the best weathers.
I agree.
You agree?
In certain capacities, yes.
Right. In moderation.
In moderation and in certain instances, I agree. Like there's certain, like today's weather is like perfect for me. Like I'm vibing with today. It's like 65 out and it's like nice and sunny, and I'm like, we should have filmed this outside. Is what we should have done.
yeah, we could totally do that.
We
next time.
We will do that sometime.
Yeah. See, I've talked about this before with different people too. Is like when there's gonna be like rain or snow, something like that. I want it to be like torrential, like absolutely downpour or like blizzard. Like I want to fear for my life just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit.
I like that. Yeah. I like living on the wild side a little bit, but you know what I don't like is losing power. And you know what goes hand in hand with that is losing power.
See, that's kind of like what I'm talking about. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, until you lose power.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like losing power is kind of fun. For a little bit. If it's for like a day, like I've lost power for like a week before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
for like an hour, it's fine.
Yeah, like
walk around with a candle or something. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Got to get creative on stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I
have to play guitar acoustically.
Yeah, dude.
Which sucks. Yeah, it's
I play acoustically in a band.
I know. I know.
It's your job.
I know what I do.
All right, well, I think that one sounds.
That's pretty much. Yeah, I to an extent. Like I hate driving in torrential downpour.
Oh, I hate. I had to pick Ben up one time because it was snowing too hard for Ben. I love driving.
I hate driving. My car does not handle well in the snow.
Neither does mine, but that's what makes it fun.
Oh, it gives me a panic attack.
Oh man,
like, it makes me so nervous.
Dude, I'm like driving, like I'm doing like 2-mile long Tokyo drifts, like all the way to your house.
Remember that time we were driving to that Weezer concert with your brother and his friend?
Yeah,
and it was pouring so hard that you couldn't see
on the
5
way
feet
there.
On the way there, because it evened out when we got there. But.
I remember. We were going to a Weezer concert. We got the tickets for free.
It's the only reason. No, I'm kidding. Weezer's not that bad.
Yeah, but it was definitely going to be like that was the only reason we would have gone to that. Yeah, we wouldn't have. It was, to be fair, it was a really good show.
It was.
But
Weezer did a good job.
But we would never have gone out of our way like to just go to that. No. But anyway,
that's
the rain there. First of all, it was the clouds. Like before we hit the rain, that was the blackest clouds I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, that was some of the.
It was like the middle of the day
I've ever seen.
Yeah. And then like once we hit the rain, holy crap!
Oh, that was bad.
That was bad. One time, I was driving home with a friend from Connecticut, Mr. Ovals, and he was driving.
What a way to cover up his name.
to go, yeah, I know. See, Ben knows what I'm talking about, but you guys don't.
Good.
Anyway,
good cover up.
Yeah. Anyway, but and we were driving home, and it was like an hour-long drive, and it was like 12 o'clock at night, maybe, and it was really, really foggy. Like we could not see maybe like 2 yards in front of the car.
I've had that happen before.
It was crazy gnarly, and then I was like, "Oh, Ovals, like, like put the high beams on. Like maybe it'll make it better."
Worse.
Made it so much worse. We're like, turn it off.
Yeah, it's definitely not as dark, but you literally can't see.
No,
yeah, it makes it worse.
Right.
It's so bad. I've had that happen before.
All right, well, that one sums it.
Okay,
sums it up.
Good one.
That was a good one. Yep.
Right. I don't really think that's an unpopular opinion. I think a lot of people who are introverted. I think.
Yeah, I was going to say like not a normal person thing.
Yeah. But if you hit a certain demographic, I think you agree with that.
Right.
Yeah, this is a good one. What do I have left? 2, 3. Yeah, I think I have 3 left. All right.
I got 2.
Meat Lover's Pizza is massively overrated and is borderline disgusting.
I haven't had too many Meat Lover's pizzas in my lifetime. I should get another one just to refresh my memory, but
because I kind of agree.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think Because I mean, like, what's typically on a meat lover's pizza? You got like what, pepperoni, sausage, like ground meat,
Ham and bacon, I think,
ham
is
and
usually
bacon.
what it is. For most places, I think that's like the standard.
Yeah, get rid of the sausage, and I'm game. But like,
Yeah, I'm not a big sausage guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll eat any shy of anchovies. I'll eat literally anything on pizza, but
right. But if like someone like had like a meat lover's pizza, it would be like gross.
I would.
You would?
I would eat it, not
Oh, okay.
not
Yeah,
be like
yeah,
gross.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, I would eat it. But
You know what I don't like about meat lovers pizza though?
what's that?
When you pick it up out of the box
Yeah.
and it drips back in. Because if
'cause
you're
it's
gonna
all
have
the
greasy
meat, yeah.
pizza, it's usually meat lovers, and I think that's gross.
I used to work at a pizza joint that had some. It was like pretty like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like expensive pizza, like really nice, good pizza, but it was really greasy.
It
And
was.
like the
It's not bad.
no, but like I don't know, like the two worlds colliding between like gourmet shit and like grease was like kind of bomb. I don't know. I need to get another one. Anyway,
You could probably say where it was because I think it's a chain. It's definitely
It's a
a chain, but
local
I think
chain.
it's a what?
it's a local chain.
Oh, it's a local chain.
It's yeah.
All right, we'll shout them out. Maybe we'll get a Pizzoni slaps.
Pizzoni's
Pizzoni's.
in
That's good shit.
Yeah.
You don't work there, so what are they gonna do?
No.
What, are they gonna fire me?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I think like it's in Rhode Island, and then I think there's a couple in Massachusetts too.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good job, guys, making pizza. Keep it up.
Yep.
Okay, what's yours? Next one. I don't want to beat the dead horse talking about greasy
Yeah.
pizza.
Which one did we just talk about?
The pizza one. That was me. It's your turn.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. So, all right, my next one is simply living in New York City doesn't make you cool.
I agree. People who live in New York
New York City.
City kind of goes hand in hand. People can be cool from New York City, but
Sure.
there are people, not people I know personally,
But
but
simply just living there does not make you cool.
no, because they're
Same
yeah,
thing goes with San Francisco while we're at it.
yeah, or like L.A.
Or LA.
like
yeah.
there's probably other places.
But those are like the two.
Boston.
Boston isn't that bad.
I don't think there's anywhere like if you just live there, you're automatically cool.
But
I don't think that's anywhere.
But
I think that's
New York City and San Francisco are not so much LA, but kind of LA. Like the people that live there, like some of them definitely think they're
that's
cool
fair.
just for like.
Yeah, they think
I
they're
mean,
hot
like
chicks
especially like
'cause-
people our age that move out there just because
That's fair. I'll
because
give
the
you that.
vibes are so much better out there.
No, yeah, no, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That's fair.
You got all over your shirt.
Oh, it's ink. It's stained the shirt.
Huh?
It's just ink.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's got to stand on a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pen ink.
Yeah, I just want to like see what like the points that this person makes in this post.
Yeah, because
Lived in a large.
the thing is with me, like if we're talking about New York specifically, I
Yeah.
don't really like New York as it is
Neither do I.
because I don't like I don't know. Everything's like so fucking on top of everything. Like, I mean, I get the convenience of living in a city and you can just kind of walk wherever you need to go, but dude, like it's like I get like claustrophobic in there, and it's like uncomfortable. It's like kind of gross. Like I get it, I get a appeal. It's just not really my deal. It's just not really my
not
thing.
for me.
Yeah.
All right, well, all right, next one.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to do another drum roll because I wasn't ready. No, I'm good. Okay. All right. I got three more. One of them is pretty quick. Let's do the quick one real quick.
Okay.
So this one guy, or this
Hey,
one.
do this one, then do another one, because I only have one more.
You have one more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All
Yep.
right. So this one's just kind of funny, so I'm gonna throw it in there. So this one person made the argument. Well, this person's husband makes the argument. So it says, my husband believes running pizza under water to cool it down is acceptable. And it's not. No, it's not.
It is certainly not.
It's who thought of that? I mean, obviously, clearly, this person's husband, but
And there's a video attached to it too. Can we watch the video?
I think so.
We should try to put the video in post.
Oh, it's not. It's a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
It's a screenshot with a play button over it. So
Oh well.
you sneaky fucks. But why would you do that? Just put,
If that's real, that's just absolutely ridiculous.
I've never thought to do. Why would you do that?
First of all,
How
hot is your pizza?
Yeah, this is also assuming that this is true. Like,
right.
You never know. Some of these seem pretty far fetched. Like I said in the first one, that like I think somebody just made that up to. But I guess anything's possible.
But the thing about like pizza too, like none of those are ingredients like go good with water. No, like I would never run any of those ingredients underwater. Like,
you know what? I definitely don't want. You know what sucks is soggy bread.
Yeah, definitely.
What's half of pizza?
The only
is basically bread.
I mean, the only people that like soggy bread are ducks.
You're not wrong.
I mean, like that and like garbage disposals, but like
yeah, but yeah, no, I don't want water anywhere near pizza, let alone.
No, I don't even want to drink water with pizza.
You know, like this might sound kind of weird, but like I could see it more if somebody like cooled their pizza off with like dumping beer on it. Then like I think that's gross.
I wouldn't.
Like,
yeah, I wouldn't do that, but I could see.
I could see somebody doing
that.
that. Like I'm like that's weird, but I could see somebody more. It's more plausible to me than water.
People dump beer over food all the time anyway.
Yeah, people shower in beer. I'm sure. Like it's.
But like especially barbecuing, like people dump beer on food all the time, like wings and stuff like that. Yeah, totally.
That's what I mean. It's like
totally
I can
common
see
practice.
Somebody doing that.
Yeah,
but yeah, running that's completely unacceptable.
Right.
That's my opinion.
Yeah,
that is certainly an unpopular opinion. So I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
All right. So my next one, I have two more. You have one more, and then I got my good one for not really a good one, but one for last. So this one is, This could go for different things, not specifically what it says in the post, but so it says adults who are obsessed with Disney are kind of creepy. Because
not all of them, but I know what they mean.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like. But the one thing I will say before you go is, I think this goes for many things, not specifically Disney. I think people who are like there are things I'm into, but I wouldn't say that there's anything that I'm grossly obsessed with. And the other point I'm going to make real quick.
Okay. Yeah. No, I see that. I'm ready. I'm about to go off right now. So go ahead.
Drop some truth bombs soon. I'm not judging anybody for their tastes. I enjoy Disney. So
do I.
I enjoy the other things I'm about to list. I enjoy Harry Potter. Anime, not so much. But if you enjoy anime, you do you. But I think people that just generally have gross obsessions with things. Like, I don't know, it kind of skews me out a little bit.
I think
but again, my opinion shouldn't influence anybody's.
All right, I guess
you do you.
There's a couple different demographics of high level Disney guys.
Okay. All
right. So here's a demographic that I'm about to go off on.
I like how you already have this like tiered out in your head.
Absolutely. Okay, ready?
Okay, what's the first one?
So a demographic of people that are creepy about Disney. Here's a demographic. Plus 50 years old. Purple PT Cruiser. Karen haircut. Mickey Mouse stickers everywhere.
That's the annoying one.
That's the annoying one, Ben.
Yeah.
But do you know what I'm talking about?
I know. Yeah, I do. I've been to Disney World.
Yeah. So am I.
And people are like that.
I was talking about Disney World yesterday with somebody. Yeah. I'm trying to go to Disney right now. My mom and I are trying to go.
Oh, no shit. Yeah. I like how when we're both talking about this, our voices get higher and higher because we're getting, as we talk about Disney, our voices are getting closer to that of Mickey Mouse.
But do you know the demographic that I'm talking about?
I do. But similar to what I had already said, like somebody like that, to me, I hate the word, but like if I'm gonna use the word cringy, the part that's cringy to me isn't that it's Disney by any means. It's the fact that it's I think the person themselves has a.
There's a definite difference between. Like it's kind of like the same argument with I guess anime, like no problem with or like Rick and Morty or something like that. Like
Rick and Morty's a good one too.
Like there's no problem with the thing itself. It's the demographic of people. I mean, there's a million examples out there. Those are just just two.
And it's also like the thing you got to consider too with something like Rick and Morty is like, or yeah, like I guess like Rick and Morty is like the people. I mean, it kind of got beat to death because it was a meme for a while, but like people, yeah, like there's nothing inherently wrong with Rick and Morty. I don't love
No,
Rick
like
and Morty,
but just it's the fans themselves that it turned. And I've talked about this with people. Actually, I saw this on an unpopular opinion not too long ago when we were looking at them. It was like
this topic.
It was actually like what we're talking about. It was the unpopular opinion is that Rick and Morty isn't a bad show. It's the they said toilet humor that turned it into
I agree.
A bad show, or not a bad show, but it's just like I can't watch it now because it's
like so tainted.
Yeah, like
that's kind of the same with me and Tool. Like when I was a kid,
right,
I liked Tool, but like now I don't think I can seriously listen to Tool now because it's the fan base of Tool is so how Tool fans are. Which for people that don't know, if you know Rick and Morty fans, it's basically the same thing. People who they think that they're smarter than everybody and
yeah.
When they're not.
But then yet again, nothing wrong with Tool.
No,
not really.
Like
not
I don't
really
really,
my thing.
I don't really care for Tool.
No, neither do I. I mean, I like Tool. I listen to Tool occasionally,
Sure.
but it's
they
just,
got like 3 songs I think are kind of cool. But,
sure,
but even then, they're not. It's certainly not my favorite band.
No, but yeah.
But people that like Tool, like love Tool.
Yeah.
To that same point.
But they're insufferable.
Again, it's these people are insufferable for other reasons because they like to exclude people from the fan base. They like to cite that they're like the only true fan. It's like it's stuff like that annoys me. It has nothing to do with the fact that they actually like these things. Like for me, like in terms of things that I would say that I am quote unquote obsessed with, like I love Ween. Ween is like makes me happy like no other.
Ween is the band that made Ocean Man, Take Me to the Land, which I'm sure everybody, especially our age, knows. But that's the band, which if you haven't like listened, like took like a deep dive into the music, do it right now.
Go listen to
like,
all.
Stop what you're doing and go listen to like the first album or something like that, and then listen to Ocean Man and then come back and watch.
But even to that same like people that love Ween, but Ween fans are all like, dude, everybody come party, like I just want to hang out and listen to Ween. I think it's like Deadheads basically. Like it's
kind of,
you know what I mean? Like no one's like, oh, I'm a Deadhead. Like Grateful Dead's the only good band. Jerry Garcia's king. It's
that's just another one too.
It's like people don't really. Everybody's just kind of like, yeah, come listen to Dead with me, dude. Like, come on, dude. Jerry Garcia's like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not dicks about it. Just don't be an asshole.
Right.
Is my point. But in terms of Disney people, you do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
If
nothing wrong with Disney.
If I think you're creepy, it's not because you like Disney. It's for other reasons. You just happen to like Disney.
Yeah. It's just
is my point.
The people that really, really like Disney just also happen to fall under the demographic of creepy.
Typically.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
No.
This goes for every fan base, like I already said.
Absolutely. Yeah, but there are some in particular. Yeah.
I mean, we're absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably part of one, but just like I don't know.
There are definitely fan bases that I am a part of.
That
I'm
people
not
probably
that right now,
I don't know, but anyway.
Right, I'm not. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but
all right, so this is
all right. One more each, and then
and then I have one more, and then Ben's gonna do one, and then we'll call it quits.
Okay.
So all right, my next one is taking a shower at night is better than taking a shower in the morning. Thoughts?
I'm indifferent because I do both. I don't really have a preference as to which is better. So a shower is a shower to me,
right? Well, for me personally, like if I'm in a position where I need to take one, like at a specific time, I usually try to shoot for it at night, because if I have to do one in the morning, then it usually means I have to go out somewhere, right? And then I have like wet hair, and it's just like I'm kind of like uncomfy because I just took a shower and then I'm rushing to be somewhere.
That's fair.
I'd rather just like do it in the I'd rather dry off in the comfort of my own home.
That's understandable, because usually what I do is I shower in the morning on days I don't have work, and then the days I do have work, I shower when I get home. because I stink when I get home.
Yeah,
because I'm sweaty, so I don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Not that I would shower because I don't like getting up early as it is, but on like today I showered this morning. Just because it's just part of I get up, I eat breakfast, shower, and then I'm good for the day.
Yeah, I
don't have to pencil that in later.
Yeah.
Is kind of where I'm at.
Right.
So in terms of which is better or far superior, is that how we worded it? Or something extreme like that. I don't necessarily think that one is
so
vastly
he's
better
saying
than the
that
other.
he's saying that or she taking one at night is superior to morning.
Yeah. I don't have a preference.
Okay.
I really don't.
Yeah, we can move on from that one
really
then.
make a difference. All right, so this is the last one. Right now we're clocking in at 35 minutes. This is going to push us to the hour mark. Okay, that's not going to be that long, but all right. So this is a topic I could talk about for a minute.
Oh, here we go.
If you think no one makes good music anymore, you probably just don't like music enough to look for it. I don't really like the way that this person worded it, but I agree with the sentiment.
Can you read the last part one more time?
If you think no one makes good music anymore, you probably just don't like music enough to look for it, which I wouldn't word it like that, but I agree with what they're getting at, but I wouldn't, because it sounds pretentious the way that they worded it. But
yeah,
but I absolutely don't.
Okay.
I absolutely don't think that.
Well, okay. So that they just don't know where to look for it. I kind of have to agree. You're disagreeing?
No, I got to read it one more time because now I don't remember which. If you think no one makes good music, and you probably just don't like music.
I mean,
yeah, more so. I would agree because I cannot stand people if we're talking about people that drive me fucking ape shit.
Yeah,
shy of other more political things. In terms of just fan base things. Yeah, going back to the fan base things, people that think all of today's music sucks.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Again, you just
don't. It doesn't.
Do not know where to look.
No,
I like music from all sorts of generations.
As do I. Yeah. I'm not an elitist about which decade has the best music. No. Are there decades I think might have objectively better music than others?
Yeah.
Possibly.
But you can find stuff that's you can find all right, say you're into the Beatles. I know people probably know exactly who I'm talking about, but I know people that just won't shut the fuck up about the Beatles or music from that time period and have never listened to anything past it, and they're people that grew up in that generation but still haven't gotten past the Beatles.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, I get bored
not
with
specifically that, but dude, yes.
I get bored with bands and songs in a week.
That's kind of
maybe it's just the attention span of the people of today, but good lord, I mean it's been 60 years.
Yeah,
and they won't get past it. But the thing is, if you want them, there's other stuff out there today that sounds like that. I'm sure you could find it.
There is,
but it's you don't want to be refreshed. Of course, it's not the same thing, but holy crap! Don't you just want to listen to something different?
That's kind of what I mean. Is because I can't. It goes both ways for a generational thing too. Is because there are guys that are in their 60s that just swear up and down. Dude, don't get me wrong. The Beatles are dope. Don't get I'm not dissing on the Beatles the way a lot of people our age do, but you get a lot of guys in their 60s that are oh, the Beatles are the hottest shit ever, and I don't want to listen to anything but the Beatles. I get having a favorite band, and I get I totally understand the appeal of the Beatles, and I understand why they could be somebody's favorite band. It's just in my mind when people are oh, nothing after 1975 is good. I'm
right,
dude, do you listen to other things besides? That's what I mean. Is that's kind of what I think they're getting at here. Is dude, Zeppelin's awesome. Don't get me wrong, but have you listened to any other rock music? Admittedly, a lot of it, especially the better stuff, is a little more out there, I suppose. Not necessarily weird, but it's not as straightforward as something. But even then, you listen to a lot of Beatles stuff. A lot of that's kind of out there too. But
sure, yeah, some of it. especially the later stuff.
Yeah. But just listening to like Rock and Roll by Zeppelin is like that's pretty straightforward as to what that is.
Yeah.
But you get to nowadays, like there's good shit, and even from other genres, like rock music, like people are like, oh, rock is dead. I'm like, in the mainstream, sure, but there's other good.
But yeah, you don't have to like search really hard to find like
really
good stuff.
It's
like
not that hard.
Like rock and as a genre is just not where it was.
I agree. I will agree to that sentiment.
But it is very much still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of the numbers, not really, but in terms of people that want to listen to it,
it's very much still there. Yeah.
What are you talking about? And the thing is too is like there are it's in terms of rock specifically is like people what the fuck was I just gonna say? People end up like sticking with like Zeppelin and stuff. Like they'd rather just listen to Metallica instead of try listening to like Power Trip. Because it's like, oh well, it's not Metallica, It's like but Power Trip still like I like them both.
Right.
Or something
but
like that.
Even still, like say, all right, so you really like Zeppelin, or you even like music from that generation. There are people today that make shit that sounds like exactly like that, and that it's not that bad.
Yeah,
but I mean, like I don't know.
Like where I'm not super into Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah,
like I understand the appeal to somebody who's a huge Zeppelin fan and hearing that and going, oh, this is cool. Like. I'm not dissing them as like, oh, I think they're ripoffs or anything. Like, it's just not really my thing. But,
right.
Yeah, look harder is my point. Like, I don't want to diss anybody's music taste being like, oh, you just don't look hard enough, or oh, you just don't like music enough, because that's completely subjective. But
yeah, Greta Van Fleet's an easy one to point at.
It is
in this scenario, totally but like even still, I mean, like there's a lot of music out there, man.
Yeah.
A lot of
even another big one too is like, I don't know how much you'll be able to speak on this, but in terms of like the hip hop scene too.
Yeah.
Like there's so many dudes like in their 40s that are like so elitist about like, no, you either like Biggie and Wu-Tang, otherwise it's like garbage. And if they try to listen to something like
I'm sure
like Danny Brown or something like that, it's like
I'm sure I'm sure there's people like that
because
in all sorts of genres, but
yeah. I will say though that jazz needs to come back a little bit more. That's
the who?
Jazz as a genre. I'm completely serious. Like jazz is kind of like it's still there, but like nobody really.
Right. I mean, I know what you're saying. Like, just not for me though. Just I don't know. Like it's
even stuff like punk. Like, there's still, what do you, like, people that are like, oh, they don't, like, there's so many people who are, like, so elitist about, like, oh, if you're not listening to Dead Kennedys and Minor Threat, then it's like, then what are you doing?
Like, so, like, I mean, like.
It is good stuff. I'm sorry.
Punk in particular, I mean, it had its heyday, 70s and 80s.
I agree.
Then, and all that stuff that came out then is kind of the stuff that lasted, and that's the stuff that we know about. And to find good punk bands that sound like that or are actually like worth listening to, since punk isn't as popular nowadays, you have to search a little bit harder for it. And I think that's kind of like the point that guy was making.
You do, yeah. Even because a lot is just to bring it back to rock, like because rock isn't in the mainstream, shy of a band like maybe Ghost. I moved the mic. I don't know why I did that. Shy of like Ghost, you know, I would say
Ghost is another one.
Even then, they're wicked mainstream now. But.
Yeah, but even still, like in terms of like generational, like a lot of their stuff does not sound modern at all. It's very much a modern rock band.
Guys, boomers, look up Ghost. 'Cause you'll probably like it.
Right? Yeah. There's a lot of older people. Like every time we've gone to a Ghost show, there's always like a ton of older people.
There's a bunch of people there that are my dad's age. My dad's not a boomer, but like it's that kind of.
But I mean, they're only 10 years old.
Yeah, exactly. But I could see how, people who are into that stuff wouldn't like something like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard or something. Where I love that, but like it's where some people wouldn't like that because that's a little too out in left field for.
Like I think I heard somewhere that on average, I think this is probably really far off, but like 10,000 albums come out a year. It's a lot of music, man.
I believe that.
It's a lot of music.
Across all genres?
All genres? Yeah, it's believable.
That checks out.
10,000.
Not necessarily big name albums, obviously, but just albums in general.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking music. You can't say none of that is good.
Right.
There's definitely got to be some stuff in there. And again, I'm not trying to diss anybody's music taste, because music is completely subjective and you listen to what you want to listen to. But, But if you're one of those people, again, we're the only people that listen to this, to listen to this podcast. But if you're listening and you think that all modern music sucks, I encourage you, listen. You know what I might do if we put this on YouTube? I'll just put in like the description. I'll put like 5 artists from like every genre I can think of.
You know what you did with the first episode is did a movie recommendation. You should do that. We should do like a movie.
Bands.
Yeah, all right. This one we should do a band, but in the future we should always do some sort of like music or movie recommendation.
Okay, I'm gonna make my last point about this, because that's gonna wrap it up, and I'll make my band.
We're going over time now.
Because I could list a lot of modern bands that I think are cool.
Yeah.
You know who on the same topic, who drives me the most insane is when 12-year-olds on the internet are like, oh, I wish I could go back in time and see Freddie Mercury and touch his legs.
Touch his legs.
Dude, you know what I love about living in this day and age? I mean, there's a lot of things I hate about it. Trust me, but is that I can listen to Queen whenever the fuck I want on my cell phone.
Yeah, I was just.
When you couldn't do that back when Freddie Mercury was alive. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah. I was just gonna make a point about this too. Is that Spotify? If you don't have Spotify, it's really they're making it better every single day. They've made it that you can find new music so damn easily. Back before, when I would have to like find like music on like Apple Music or whatever, it was like or like searching on YouTube and stuff like that. It was just like so hard to like find stuff that like sounded like other bands that I was listening to at the time. But then like with Spotify, it just made it so much easier. Like I can find like new bands like pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
When I get bored of stuff.
You go on like an artist radio or something?
Yeah.
There's so many ways to find music now.
Yep.
Even if you want to get into like older stuff, there's so many ways to just literally just look up a subgenre in artists. Like, oh, I want to get into prog rock. Mm-hmm. Okay, prog rock artists, and Google's gonna give you 50 prog rock bands right there. Maybe they're probably not great ones, but
you made a point about like older music. But I said this to my dad one time. We were talking about different bands, and he was bringing up like, oh, have you heard of this? And I'm like, no, I haven't. He was like, how have you not heard of that? I'm like, dude, here's the thing. I'm only 21 years old. Like, you were around for all this stuff. I have to get caught up with all the stuff I have missed, and all this new stuff too. Like, I have to keep on pace for all the stuff that's coming out now, and I have to get caught up with the last 60, 70 years of music. So, yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
All right, you should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah. I knew I was gonna go for a second on this one, but.
All right, got a band recommendation for today, Ben?
I have many, but one in particular that I'm very excited about as just a band that I've loved for a while, is Idols. If you like hardcore punk, like post-punk stuff, that's cool stuff. Again, they're kind of popular right now. They probably have like 300,000 followers on Spotify. So they're not like super underground or anything, but they're definitely worth listening to because they're so fucking good.
All right. And on that note, check out Idols.
Do you have a band recommendation?
Oh, do I have a band recommendation? Shoot, I don't know.
I can probably give another one on here. I can just rattle some off.
Let me look and keep the people entertained for a second. See what I got.
Well, I can always give more recommendations.
Wait, I want to see if I can find one.
Okay. All right. You. I'll keep stalling.
You know what's a good one is that I'm like, dude, like how do people like not? How is this not bigger? I realize that like there's a certain demographic for this type of music, but like, dang, like there's a lot of good shit in here. Is Baroness.
But even that, like that is That's kind of what I mean. It's like music that's a little more out there,
Yeah.
but it's not like out there the way like some stuff is.
There's like some songs in there. I'm like, dude, like these could totally be.
How is this not on the? How is this not on the radio?
Yeah.
But I totally agree.
Check out Baroness.
In terms of like great rock, like hard rock bands.
Yeah.
Their old stuff is definitely more metal, but like now it's definitely more hard rock and for even people that are into like 90s stuff.
Yeah.
People who are into like 80s, not really, but like 90s, like Helmet or something.
Right.
Not really. Like, even grunge, it's not too far off from like Soundgarden.
But even still,
different,
like,
but it's not.
It's like it covers like all those like bases too, but it's also really catchy too.
It
like,
is.
So it
is.
It pulls in that demographic too.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I wholeheartily agree.
But
look up Baroness.
Right.
But other than that, we gotta stop talking.
Yeah. Okay. No, on that note, I've been Connor.
I have been Ben.
And
I was trying to get more creative with it, but
and this is what a horrible night for a podcast. See you.
Bye. Adios.